Friends, welcome to my channel Snooze in 10. Turn on your headphones. Now lie down. Remember, the channel promotes no video concept, only audio. Just a brief for the listeners. Our idea here is, we try to engage your imagination gently. Activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Help you not to overthink when you close your eyes. Last but not the least, provide you emotional comfort. Let's begin today's story. The Dream Library. In a realm not bound by time or distance, hidden between the folds of thought and slumber, there stands a place few have seen, but many have felt in the quiet corners of their dreams. It is known as the Dream Library. It is not marked on any map, nor can it be reached by ship or train or even imagination alone. It exists beyond the final blink, before sleep takes hold, beyond the softest breath, in the deepest part of the night. The Dream Library stands tall and eternal, its towers spiraling like stardust, reaching for the sky. Walls shimmer with stories yet untold, and its windows open not to the outside world, but to moments in memory and hope. Inside, the corridors stretch endlessly, lined with shelves of glowing books. Each one a dream lived, a thought remembered, or a wish whispered into the wind. The librarian of this wondrous place was named Elian. Elian had soft eyes, the color of candlelight, and hair that flowed like the pages of an old book in a warm breeze. He wore robes stitched from silence and stillness, and his footsteps made no sound. Elian did not speak often, for he did not need to. The library understood him, and he, in turn, understood everything it held. Each night, as dreamers fell asleep across the world, Elian would light the lanterns of memory, and the library would begin to hum. With a gentle glow, books would float down from high shelves. Scrolls would unfurl themselves across reading tables made of clouds. Ink would sparkle as stories wrote themselves from dreams still forming. One evening, as Elian tended to the shelves of forgotten lullabies and unwritten adventures, he came across a peculiar book. It had no title, no name. Its cover shimmered softly but uncertainly, as if unsure of its own existence. He gently picked it up. The book pulsed with a quiet question. What dream have I come from? Elian cradled it in his hands and carried it to the pool of quiet reflection, a place in the heart of the library, where all dreams could be seen in ripples of light. He set the book gently on the water, and it opened itself. A soft image appeared, a child, curled under blankets, eyes closed. But confusion. The child's heart was heavy. His dreams had not arrived. Elian watched and understood. Sometimes, the weight of the waking world blocked the doors to dreaming. This child's book had floated into the library incomplete, waiting to be written. Elian smiled softly and told child calmly, "Then we shall write it together." And so, Elian began to walk the halls of slumber, gathering threads of forgotten dreams. A laugh left in the wind, a melody sung in a cradle, the feeling of sand between toes during a long-ago summer. He wove them carefully into the book, each page glowing brighter now. He added the soft sound of rain against windows, the scent of lavender on a mother's sweater, the slow, rising light of dawn. And finally, he whispered a dream song, so gentle and pure that even the oldest stories paused to listen. To the child whose dream was late, may the stars unlock your gate. Through this tale, be calm and still, child, let your heart fill with silence. And the book shimmered with completion. Elian returned it to the highest shelf, where books wait to be returned to their dreamers. That night, the child smiled in his sleep, the furrow fading, the story taking root. The library was not only for dreams, but for dreamers. Some nights, when the stars aligned just right, the soft sound of fluttering pages would carry out into the world, and a dreamer would find themselves wandering into the library in their sleep. One such visitor was a woman named Myra. She was an artist who had lost her colors. Her waking days had grown gray, and even her dreams were quiet shadows. But one night, as her breath slowed and her thoughts softened, she opened her eyes and found herself standing before towering glass doors. They opened without a sound. Inside, the library welcomed her. Books flew gently around her, glowing with a soft golden light. She wandered through the shelves, fingers trailing along bindings of velvet and crystal, of water and stardust. Elian appeared beside her. "You are welcome here," he said kindly. Myra looked around, wide-eyed. "Is this all mine?" Elian shook his head gently. "It is all of us. But some of these stories remember you. Would you like to read one?" She nodded. A book floated down and opened itself. Inside was a meadow bathed in sunlight, colors bursting from every flower. The air was filled with the music of laughter and wind. Myra saw herself as a child, painting the sky with her fingertips. She smiled, and a tear fell. Elian touched her shoulder. "Your colors have been waiting for you. Take them with you when you wake." When Myra awoke the next morning, her brush touched canvas for the first time in many months, and the colors flowed. Back in the library, the stories never stopped. There were books of dreams yet to come, stories of courage not yet found, of friendships waiting just ahead, of quiet joys around the next bend. Elian tended them all, a guardian of peace, a weaver of rest. Some books hummed softly, meant for those who needed healing. Some shone brightly, for those who needed hope. And some were so quiet, so still, they seemed almost invisible, meant for those who had forgotten how to dream at all. These were Elian's favorites. He spent the most time with them, turning their silent pages gently, filling them with the softest light, until they were ready to return. He believed every dream deserved to be seen. And now, as you rest, as your thoughts slow, and your breath deepens, know that a book is opening just for you. It does not matter if you remember it. It does not matter if you think you dreamed at all. The dream library remembers. Elian is there, tending the light, watching over every tale. So let your thoughts drift, like pages turning in the wind. Let go of today. The story is waiting, and it begins with a single whisper. Once upon a dream, good night.